Hello, my name is Rose David, and I'm a friend and client of Robert Udoh. He leads a team now, but I have only known and will always know him as Robert, my brother and my friend. He's an excellent realtor and has guided me through 4 real estate transactions, none of which were easy. I wanted to make this video for anyone that is considering using his services. In 2012, he sold me my first house. I never even thought at the time I could buy a home. I wanted to rent a home because the apartments I were living in had just done a major remodel and my rent was going to go up $200. I just about laughed. I think I did laugh at him when he suggested we work on me buying a home as opposed to renting. Well, the joke was on me as his words proved right and I became a first-time homeowner. We bought my first home at a deep discount as it was a property in distress. It was a short sale. At the time, few agents were doing short sales, and even though Robert had only been in the business 2 years, and short sales take a notoriously long time of period to close, he didn't balk and try to steer me away from the short sale home. We actually wound up closing on the home in a mere 33 days, just like a normal transaction. Robert helped me sell that very home a short 3 years later, and for a nice tidy profit, double. When we bought, I had to get a larger family home, and I lived in that home for over 7 years. The plans I'd envisioned to be in my family home that was housing so many of us didn't pan out. The kids had moved out, and it was time to go ahead to move again. So once again, I called on Robert. We talked about what we were going to do to sell the house and what to sell it for. He shared with me what he was looking to get for it and why. He also let me know the challenges that we would face and what we would do about them. And I think it's important to know that we talked about it. He didn't tell me, I didn't tell him, we talked about it. And then we made a decision based on that talk. I don't know too many other people, especially in sales, who are willing to listen to, and I mean really listen to, what was my goal. Now, the results to me are the most important thing. At a time when a similar house up the street was still sitting on the market, my house sold over the asking price, and before and without there even being a sign put up. I didn't give it a sign up. For a house to be sold and over the asking price without even having time to put up a sign, I think speaks volumes. Once again, I walked away with quite a tidy, handsome profit. I had peace of mind because Robert is who Robert is. Robert, who's proficient in videography, had filmed me and the home and was prepared to market the home over an extended period of time. And while we waited on the close of my home, we had to kick it into high gear to find something else. And it was difficult, but we succeeded in finding me the perfect little cottage to downsize to. And I love this house. Now, I've known Robert as well before he was a realtor and for over 20 years. He is a man of faith and a man that loves the Lord and people, Lord first. And he has a work rule that he abides by. He calls it his 7-client rule. He works with fewer active clients, no more than 7. And he shares that it enables him to better serve them. And from the results he's produced for me, I can truly say that that works. And for anyone out there considering using his services, I made this video to let you know about my experience with him over 4 real estate transactions. And as I make this video in 2023, I've known the man for over 20 years. And even before he got into real estate, I can attest to the fact that he loves and serves his clients very well. And over the course of these 4 real estate transactions and decades, many challenges arose. And it was in these challenging moments that I was most thankful that he was my realtor. We were there for one another and navigated those turbulent waters together. He calmed me when I need calming. He reassured me when I need reassuring. It's like having your brother as my realtor. You tell your brother or you have your brother help you do something and you just know it's going to get done. And I want you to know that that's what you're going to get when you're working with Robert. I want to thank Robert and your 7-client team. I love you, brother.